What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about 3 different mining stocks today. We'll be starting off with CIFR for LaxRef, aka Mark. Then we'll be moving on to HUT for aluminum iodide, and then finishing it up with BTBT for I have bad handwriting here, but I'm going to call you T-Gelb or T-Gelb. Maybe it's TG16. I don't know. I can't tell if it's an LB or a 1.6, but TG16 sounds fun. Anyways, TG. We'll be finishing up the video with you, but we're going to start off with CIFR, HUT, BTBT. That's the order we're going in. So without any further ado, let's get going. What a week we had. Very bearish week. All this volume, slightly more volume than this week here, and no follow through. It actually is a gravestone doji. That's what this is called. And hey, look at that. We got it pulled up right here. Gravestone doji implies reversal. Bearish reversal 51% of the time. So really flip a coin. It's bearish reversal, technically 1% more of the time, but I do think it is going to be a bearish reversal. Personally, I really do. You've got lower highs in your RSI, you know, like lower highs here. You probably do come down. You're ready. You're looking like you're in this consolidation phase and you want to break out, but you're not quite ready. You're getting there, but you're not quite ready. So maybe what you do is you come back down to the lows here. Maybe you come down slightly, like lower. Maybe you consolidate in this area, but I would expect that you come down probably back around these lows here, around $3, and here you are at $4.13 right now. I think that this is probably in correspondence to Bitcoin moving down, right? Let's look at Bitcoin real quick, and this will probably go over for all of the charts. But yeah, Bitcoin's down 2% this week. It was looking like it was going to go higher, right? There's a lot of hype around the ETFs, you guys, right now, and I think what we're seeing right now. Sorry, I've got this thing, man, with my throat, and it's been there for a long time. And I'm going to get it taken care of soon, but it's just annoying. It's annoying. You guys will never hear me clear my throat again after this, hopefully. But that's in like months to come, but soon enough. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I think we're seeing the price action corresponding with what I've been saying about the ETFs all along, which is that they're going to get denied. Here we are within 2 weeks of the ETFs being approved. The SEC isn't going to magically make up their mind in 2 weeks or a week and a half, whenever they're supposed to make it up. They already know. They already know if they're going to approve it or deny it. And the people that they know, right? They're not supposed to talk about it, but I'm sure, you know, there's insider information for a reason. It's because we're human beings and we have loose lips. You think everybody that knows about the decision for the SEC passing or not passing the BTC ETFs, you think every single person that's involved with that is keeping their lips shut? I'm sure that information slips out, right? And I think we're getting that insider sell right now. What I'm expecting to happen is that we'll move down, and then on the 10th, or like on like the final day, or whatever it is that they announce the ETFs are getting denied, we'll stop moving down, or we'll move down a lot less fast, right? We'll move down a lot more slowly. We'll kind of consolidate. If we move down, it's like a consolidating moving down, and then we'll break up. Because what I think is going to happen is we're going to get the negative news, right? You're going to get the negative news, and it's not going to produce negative follow-through. We're already getting the move's getting front-ran right now, and then once the news releases, people are going to think, oh, it's going to zero. They sell, they panic sell because of the news, because of all this downtrend already, and then that's when it reverses, because we don't need an ETF. We don't need an ETF for things to go higher, but this is more about CIFR, so let's talk about CIFR, not that. You were overbought. You're not overbought anymore on the daily. It's significant enough to make me believe that you do probably come back down, maybe even below the screen line. From bottom here to top, that was not the bottom, that was not the top. Bottom. You're at your 382. Don't be surprised if at some point next week you see prices back around 453, but you're probably making your way down to 322 to $3, maybe even lower than that. Like genuinely, maybe even lower than that. Looking at the weekly here, I very much do doubt that you go too much below $3, or maybe you go to like 250 at the most, but I doubt that you go too much below that. You might not even go there. You might hold support, really, like truthfully, you might hold support like about $1 from where you are now. But either way, I think you're going down. You're getting ready to break this to the upside, but you're just not quite there yet. So let's move on from there. That's CIFR. HUT 8. Another mining one, look at that reversal candle there, going down, rejected the green line here, rejected it here, probably going down. And where are you going? Same thing as CIFR. You're probably going to this relative like area of support that you're forming. You're kind of consolidating. You want to break out. You had like a breakout move here, but it just no follow through. Probably just go to form a higher low, man. And where are you going to go? Probably around $10. Psychological level of support, physical area of support with the price, not just like relatively speaking, but back here is a previous area of resistance, you know, so that would make sense to me. Yeah, daily RSI looks abysmal. Very big volume on the move down. Some people think that high volume is good, and you know, my perspective on that, if I could offer it, would be that volume, not always. This volume's weird. It's a tricky thing, man, but because you can get moves up with low volume, you can get moves down with low volume, you can get moves up with high volume, you can get moves up or down with high volume too. Like volume is neutral, and then whatever direction you're getting that volume signifies that. So if you're moving down and volume is picking up, that means bearish. If you're moving up and volume is picking up, that means bullish, right? If you're moving up and volume is not picking up, that's not necessarily a good thing. Though sometimes it is a good thing. Like volume's weird, but that's how I would interpret it, right? You're getting the most volume as you're having this really bearish day. It's not a good look. You probably move lower. And where are you going to go? You're probably going to go around $10, yeah. If not, maybe $8.80. I wouldn't think you go too much lower than $8.80 though, if you were to go down there. But $8.80 to $10, maybe a little bit above $10. That's what I'm thinking, and that probably happens in over the next week and a half around the Bitcoin ETFs, right? And then you stop moving down. But that's HUT down from here. BTBT for TGEL or TG16. I don't. It's frustrating. I can normally read my own handwriting, but my 1s and 6s look a lot like L's and B's, man, which doesn't normally trip me up. But rejected an area, kind of have a double top in your weekly RSI. Bullet or bearish engulfing candle filled the gap. Decent volume. You're probably going lower too. No surprise, right? Low here to high. You probably go at least to 362. You're at 423 now, but likely I would think you go to about just below $3. Just below $3 is what I'm thinking for this thing, and then from there up. And that's really all I have to say, man. Yeah. Yep, unfortunately, a lot of these are getting reversals, but I think what's going to happen is we're going to get a little shakeout. These are every single one of them look like they're ready to break out to the next phase up, but you're finding a little turbulence at this previous area of resistance, right? You're going to shake people out, make them think that it's going all the way back here, and then boom, then it's go time. So probably sometime mid-January for all of these stocks, mid-January to late January, you're going to see things start to rev up again. And if they haven't, I very much doubt that you would at least be moving down that whole time. You might be accumulating, consolidating at lower levels, but getting ready to move up. And then by February, maybe we could talk about prices moving up again when there's more ETF excitement, for all the Bitcoin ETFs. Because if you think that when they get denied, and I know none of you think they are going to get denied, I stand alone in this, but I very much believe that they won't get passed in January. They're going to get pushed back. There's going to be, the same people that get denied, they can reapply, right? They can reapply, like literally. So the same people that get denied will reapply. You'll get the same companies applying for new ETFs, and then those will have other dates. This ETF news is never going to go away until it actually happens, which I think it will happen, just not anytime soon. I think it's going to take some time. So with that, I leave you. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to see more, and thanks for coming. Bye-bye.